Hello, Facebook. Hello, Facebook family. By family, I mean anyone who's on a high school success group. Okay, academic, tutoring, college bound, STEM fields, anything where the student has parents who are asking the question, should my child be engaged with this medical internship? Should my child choose that sport? Should my child do this? And what I'm hearing behind all these questions is this notion that we're trying to get our student to look good on paper. And I'm going to jump right to the point I'm trying to make. Then I'm going to go back and flesh it out, give you some explanation on this so you can see where I'm coming from. If it's to look good on paper, don't do it. Don't do it. Oh, my child has this chance to shadow with a surgeon and really get in there. Well, that's the obvious. I don't think that the obvious is always the best. Okay. Here's the second main point. I'm jumping right to the point. Do things because they're going to help you grow as a person. They're going to open your eyes. Therefore, do not do something for external reasons. Do it for internal reasons. Follow your interest. Follow your talents. Okay. Some of you saying, oh, bad advice. Well, okay, I can't help you. Because the mindset is this, and I'll explain it in a story. Right out of high school, with the 3.5 GPA, I was accepted to the top university in the country. Mediocre test scores. But here's the thing. I was involved in music. I played an instrument. I played two instruments, and I was part of a church that had 7 different choirs. We toured around. We played on albums. We served. We played in prison. We ministered to people. And I thought nothing of it. It's just the thing I did. It was just the thing I was involved in. And I took it to the next level. Why? Because I wasn't motivated by how it looked, but what I could become in the process. Harvard Medical School is not looking for students that will jumpstart into their medical career by shadowing doctors at age 16 and 17 or performing an operation at age 5. I'm just kidding. They're looking for a diverse student body. They're looking to uphold their reputation. Now they're looking for students that reflect the values of the university. And they are a business. They want students that are going to be successful. And they know that in life, to be truly successful in your career, you have chosen a career because it's a way to serve people. And you have grown, you've been challenged, you've gone through an ugly phase after the honeymoon phase. And because you were in it to win it, you were in it to grow and become something different. That it was more about what you were becoming than what it was on paper in the specific activity, the specific extracurricular activity. Are you with me? Because, okay, so that's my whole point. Medical schools are also, and I'm not an expert, I'm just a teacher who's been teaching English for 17 years in charter schools, high schools, homeschool charter schools, and back to working for the county here in Southern California as a full-time teacher and tutor. These colleges want people that are going to be great doctors, So some students that have liberal arts degrees are going to do well. However, keep in mind, to be a successful doctor, for example, and I'm just using that example, this can apply to any college aspiration of major or the kind of university. Okay. So I'm losing my train of thought, but the thing you have to look at is, in that field especially, you're going to have to be good at chemistry. To be good at chemistry, you have to be good at algebra. Okay? And being able to memorize large amounts of information very efficiently. Pre-med courses, what they're like. And so, yes, you can get into medical school, I believe, with a non-medical degree, but you're going to have to demonstrate that you can be successful, and that's probably going to come from your MCAT. Okay, how you do on that is going to begin to tell the college whether or not you can handle the medical school academically. Okay, internship is a whole other thing. All right, so folks, do not become a cookie cutter. Here's the last point, and this is probably the most important point. If your student does what's right in terms of the selection of extracurricular activities, summer activities, etc., etc., if they do what's right, even if they don't make it to the particular college that they are thinking of, that they aspire to, none of that time will be wasted. They will never feel like they did it because it was the right thing on paper, but because it was the right thing for them. Read Cal Newport's book, How to Become a High School Superstar, right? How to be a straight A student, also geared towards college students. Because one of the things he does mention, he has studied this, Cal Newport, is that less is more. Students can spend less time studying, less time in extracurriculars, more time following their instinct, their intellectual curiosity. Because I guarantee you, when they do that, they're going to demonstrate higher maturity, and this is one of the things that will make them very attractive to colleges. Okay, by the way, I have a full-time teaching career, but a part-time tutoring practice for online group tutoring. I tutor around the country from my living room, and my students are successful. I have references. My process is very simple. Number one, chat with me for 1 or 2 minutes. That's it. Ask each other some questions back and forth to see if tutoring might be a good fit. If it feels like it might be, we schedule a strategy success session. It's a 45-minute Zoom session with your family and your child. They get to meet me. We get to come up with a detailed roadmap based upon their frustrations and their goals. And you walk away with tools. You walk away with having seen an English specialist, a published author, me. And my students are successful. I have references. And at the end of that session, if you like what you hear, I'll give you some options. And tutoring might be one of them. I may not take all potential clients because I keep my groups small. Okay? So reach out, look in the description of this video, and just let's have this discussion. Okay? I focus on high school. Occasionally I'll take an upper elementary school student, such as a 7th or 8th grader, and I will prepare them for the rigor ahead using my 3 pillars. Ask for my academic guide. I talk about those 3 pillars. I talk about why online group tutoring is the way to go. All right, take care.